good morning dear students. As we have learnt the poem in the previous video on the grasshopper in cricket, hope you all enjoy. So this poem is meant for explaining what kind of changes that would occur during summer and winter season and that associate with the insects. Okay, and in today's lesson number 9, the Great Stone Phase 1. The Great Stone Phase 1. And whenever you look at the clouds in the sky and whenever you look at the mountains and big hills, you happen to assume certain shapes. We happen to assume certain shapes. Sometimes we can see a horse-shaped one or a fish-shaped or an elephant-shaped mountains. And sometimes just like human faces also can be seen or watched in the clouds as well as in mountains and hilltops. Okay, in this particular lesson, we all would come to know there was a big hill which is consisting of face of a human. Okay, and what is this actually about? The Great Stone Phase 1. Great in the sense big, huge, large. Great gives different kinds of meanings. Great in the sense huge, big, large. Okay, in this particular lesson, we will come to know what is the significance of this Great Stone Phase. Okay, there are two parts. Let's go through the first part. Before we gonna learn about it, seen from a distance, whenever we are watching something from a distance, especially the hilltops and huge rocks, they all see or assume various shapes. They may resemble an animal or a human figure. Isn't it? They resemble a human figure or an animal. People attribute stories to these shapes. What do the people do? They attribute certain stories to these shapes. Some stories come true. Certain stories also they start telling. And some may go right and some they go wrong also. Okay, we cannot put our belief upon those stories. Others don't even believe in them. The Great Stone Phase is one such shape that reminds the inhabitants of the Valley of a Prophecy. What do we call this particular valley as? Valley is formed because of the hills and the huge mountains. The gap between two mountains and two hills is nothing but a valley. Almost all valleys are very prosperous ones. Okay, prosperity in the sense where we can see all the resources for living. All the resources, actually most of the valleys are having the good number of plants and also big trees, and they also can get the good amount of water. Where there is water, where there is land, there we can see the prosperity. There is a valley called Prophecy, the Valley of Prophecy. What does it mean by prophesizing? Prophesizing is nothing but forecasting or foretelling something. Foretell means before telling something. That means before happens something, somebody can foretell it. Okay, this is also called, we can say it is forecast, and some says that there is a kind of prophecy actually. Prophecy is nothing but foretelling the things before that they happen. Okay, the name of this valley is called the Valley of Prophecy. And here also one story is quite popular. What is the popular story? The Great Stone Phase. One day, one man comes into that valley because of whom the whole valley will get the great name. Okay, he brings laurels to that particular place. Who brings laurels to that particular place? They will born a noble person. Because of that noble man, the whole valley will get a very good name and fame. That is the most popular story or prophecy that was in lead. And the Great Stone Phase is one such shape that reminds the inhabitants. Please underline the word inhabitants, means the people one who reside at one particular place. The people who belong to one particular place are none other than inhabitants. What does it mean by habitat? Habitat is a place where the people live on. Okay, from their birth to till the end of their life. Okay, one who was born at one particular place and he was brought up over there, and he was also buried in the same place. Born and buried, born, brought up and buried in the same place. That is called the native place, we usually say. The people one who belong to their own native place are called inhabitants. Please underline the word inhabitants. Assume means guessing. We assume various shapes. We can guess out. We will think about various shapes. Attributing means, what does it mean by attribute? Okay, what does it mean by attributing? Attribute, please underline the word attribute. That means we give or we will tell something. Attributing is nothing but to give or to tell about something or someone. Attributing. Okay, and others don't. The great stone face is also such kind of a place which is there in Valley of the Prophecy. Please underline the word Valley of Prophecy, that particular phrase. What was it? What was that Valley of Prophecy? And who was that great stone face, where it is exactly located? Did it come true? Certain stories are very popular. We don't know whether they are true or they are real or unreal. What do we call such stories as? What are such stories? Legendary stories. Legends, we call them as legends. Certain legends can be true or certain legends may not be true. Unreal stories or real stories. Some will come true and some will not come true. Okay? So such stories will become very popular in mostly villages. Okay, if you come and tell any such kind of stories to any people, those who are living in towns and big cities, they may not believe in it. Okay, especially village people will put their belief upon such kind of stories. This is also one of the stories which we are going to learn about it. Okay. One afternoon, when the sun was going down, a mother and her little boy sat at the door of their cottage talking about the great stone face. One particular day, that was the afternoon time, the mother and his little boy, that the lady's little boy, that means her son, they sat at the door of their cottage. There was one small little cottage was there. They stood at the doorstep and they were talking to each other. They were talking about the great stone face, because I told you at the beginning of the story, certain legendary stories, no? Some fables and legendary stories are very, very popular in history. And we also can hear certain stories. We don't know whether they are true or false. Some are factful stories and some are fake stories also. We don't know. So here, this lady, this mother is telling this little boy a story about the great stone face. They had only to lift their eyes and there it was plain to be seen, though miles away, with the sunshine brightening all its features. Mother is showing the small little boy to that particular hill or particular mountain, and she's showing that. Look at that mountain or a hill very carefully. You come across a face of a man. You can see the nose, you can see the mouth, the cheeks, and the brow part or the forehead of that particular figure. You can make out a figure of a person. Okay, it seems that if you pay attention and concentrate at that particular hill or at that particular mountain, you can see a kind of face. That face is nothing but the stone face. Okay, whenever the sunshine is fallen on that particular rock, the rock is shining. So whenever the rock is shining, the face is looking as if it is laughing. Okay, whenever the shaft of the sun is falling, whenever the beams or rays of the sun are falling on the face of this stone, the stone face was glowing much It was glowing as if the stone face is laughing or smiling at somebody. Not laughing. It looks as if the stone face is smiling at the people. Okay. Though miles away, from distance only she was showing that particular hill or a mountain. My dear child, look at that particular hill. See, if you observe or put your concentration upon that particular hill, you can see the face. It can form a face. That face can be so brightened whenever the sun is shining so severely. When the sun is so brightening and when its light is fallen upon that particular face, the face looks as if the figure is smiling at the people. And what was the great stone face, you know? People from my childhood also, I happened to hear that there, this particular valley, a man was born with nobility. One noble person will born in this particular valley of prophecy. One day he would become such a great man. The great stone face was a work of nature. It was the work of nature, formed on the perpendicular side of a mountain by some immense rocks which had been thrown together so that when viewed at a proper distance, they resembled the features of a human face. The great stone face was a work of nature. Whose work is that? It's not the work of a man, it's the work of the nature. Formed on the perpendicular side of a mountain. Perpendicular shape or side of a mountain by some immense rocks, some big rocks. Immense means huge or big or great. Okay, you can also say gigantic. Okay, and these rocks have formed the face of a person which had been thrown together so that when viewed at a proper distance, from particular distance, if we look at that particular figure, it looks as if it is the face of a person. They resemble the features of a human face. It looks like a human face. If the spectator approached too near, spectators means the people, those who are watching or observing one particular thing. Suppose if you go to any stadium in order to watch any cricket or a football, you are called a spectator. Spectator is nothing but one who watches something steadily. Okay? It looks, when viewed at a proper distance, from distance if we look at that particular shape, they resemble the features of a human face. It looks like a human face. If the spectator approached too near, he lost the outline of the enormous face and could see only a heap of gigantic rocks piled on one upon another. Suppose from distance only you can see the rocks are forming a face, but if you go really near to that particular stone or to that particular rocks, you cannot find out any particular shape because you will be losing that figure. Okay, you cannot make out the face of that human which the huge rocks of that mountain are forming. Okay, you will be missing, or the heap of gigantic rocks are forming and they all piled up one upon the other, and but seen from a distance the clouds clustering about it. How does it look? As if the clouds are touching the face and moving, and the great stone face is seen positively to be alive. So whenever the clouds are touching the figure of a human face and moving up, you can feel that it is just like a lively face of a person. The remaining part of this lesson will be continued in the next class. Till we meet again, goodbye children. You are all requested to read the lesson thoroughly. Unless you read, you cannot understand the vocabulary which is introduced in this lesson. Thank you for watching. Thank you children.